Hello students, Dr. Meyer here. I wanted to create a short video to share some additional information about your servant leadership service learning project, PowerPoint, and team presentation. As you know, this is the capstone assignment of the course. And as a team, your SLSLP team, you will be presenting on your servant leadership service learning projects. Now, a reminder that you will each need 15 service learning hours by the end of the semester. This is a major assignment and is required in order to pass the course. This total assignment is worth 150 points. Those points are allocated in the following ways. 100 points is allocated towards your presentation, your actual PowerPoint slideshow. And 50 points is the oral presentation part of the assignment, and that is actually going to be your synchronous team engagement number 3, or your STE number 3. So let me do my best to break down this assignment for you so that you can more clearly understand the expectations. So as a team, you will provide one combined slideshow presentation that you will upload into the assignment folder. This is the assignment that's worth 100 points, and it is simply your slideshow or your separate slideshows of your service learning project presentation. A lot of students choose to do these slideshows using PowerPoint or Google Slides. You can even upload just a simple PDF of all those slides if that's the easiest for you. And then the other piece is actually going to be your oral presentation, in which you will meet as a team for STE number 3, and you will each provide a presentation to your online teammates. So think about it this way. Imagine you're in a classroom and presenting to all of your peers on your service learning project. It is simply the same idea, except you will be presenting to your peers via Microsoft Teams during STE number 3. And a reminder that that STE is worth 50 points. So it is required that you attend and be present in order to earn those points. Now, there are two different ways that students typically create the slideshow presentation. And this is a little bit confusing, so I hopefully the video will help you. First, each student in your team is welcome to create your own separate PowerPoint slideshow, in which you will address all the required components that are listed on the rubric. If each student chooses to do that, then in the end, before you submit that group assignment, you're going to combine all of your slides into one document. That simply makes it easier for me to view all of the slideshow at the same time. So that's one way, is that each of you creates your own separate PowerPoint slideshow or Google Slides describing your own social justice issue project. The alternative to that is that your team can do the slideshow collaboratively. And if you chose that as your example, then under each category, for example, if you were choosing the category History and Mission of the Community Partner, then in that portion of the presentation, all of your team members would comment or provide a slide related to that category. So again, those are the two ways that you may choose to kind of format your presentation. I will say that most students choose the first example that I gave, in which each student creates kind of their own PowerPoint, and then you combine all the slides at the end in order to upload them to the assignment folder. But there are instances where teams choose to do a combined format. And in those cases, it's often when maybe 3 or 4 team members chose the same community partner. So maybe everyone in the group chose to do Rock the Block with Habitat for Humanity. And so in that example, it might be simpler to collaborate to create one slideshow together, kind of highlighting each of those categories. So I hope that helps to clarify. If you have questions about how to put this together, please reach out. And then in your presentation, you're simply going to follow the topics that I listed in the folder: the history and mission, social issues your project is addressing, the nature of your project, a synopsis of how it went, and directions for future work. Most importantly, your presentation should demonstrate intersections between what you've learned this semester regarding servant leadership. I look forward to your presentations. Please reach out with any questions.